What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
We need to clean up.
Yeah, I'm a mess.
Welcome to Seattle.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, really? You're gonna turn this off and give us summer or what?
Let's do it.
You know, with a name like BigWave, I expect like beaches, girls.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
something.
at least we have water.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the BigWave Experience. I'm your host Joe, and today we got a very special guest, my good friend Jim Marchese. He has an extensive background in finance and business, law, entertainment, really talented guy, very knowledgeable. He's given me some great advice over the years, so I'm really happy to have him on.
No, thanks for bringing
Thanks
me
for
on.
being here, man.
No,
He's
thank
also
you.
a regular client of the shop too. So this is gonna be easy, right?
Yeah, be really
So
easy.
I normally say, let's talk about the cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we're not doing anything different, I'm just gonna go ahead and get to work.
Let's go
Is
get
that
to
cool?
work. Yeah,
Alright,
you
cool.
know the drill.
Now we can get into it. So how is everything going?
Things are good. Busy. Really busy.
So I know that Amber is working on a new TV series. Well, the first season's complete, correct?
So the pilot just dropped on Fossum, dropping on Amazon, a few others, and City of Honor. Really cool. A lot of fun.
I watched the trailer. I think it's really cool looking. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Cool cast, cool concept. You know, I love shows like that.
Yeah, I mean, crime drama is cool. And what's interesting about this one is, gentleman who approached her, he's actually he's known for international karate. He's competed against guys like from the Cobra Kai groups in there. It's who's who of martial arts. It's a lot of fun. Like when we watched it, it kind of is a throwback to like Lethal Weapon style crime and drama. So there's a little bit of cutting up, a little comedy to it.
Nice.
It doesn't take itself too serious, you know?
Cool. So as far as like, you know, coming from reality TV, did she kind of, was it an adjustment for her now to go into something like more scripted like this?
Believe it or not, she originally started in scripted TV. So reality TV was the offshoot to us. It wasn't normal for us because she'd always gone to traditional acting. She had been in a couple different series, some commercials, other things. She dragged me into a few of those. So we came from a traditional acting role, and we literally were picked up on a casting call for reality TV. And we thought it was a regular scripted show. So this is a lot more normal to us.
Right.
You know, she's much happier because you don't have people throwing things at you, screaming at you.
It's less chaos.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And you could definitely give like more soul and creativity.
Oh yeah. And when someone like gets shot on set or arrested, it really didn't
There's no
happen.
consequence.
No, absolutely not. No one's going to jail. No one's getting busted for tax evasion on the set. Nothing like that.
Sounds a lot safer. Well, it looks really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I mean, you know, she's a very, very talented person, so I'm sure it's going to be great.
It is. She gets to play the mayor, so she's ordering people around.
I saw that. I was like, that's probably a perfect role for her. When I saw like that she was playing the mayor, I'm like, she's probably going to play that role very well.
Well, she's basically mom, but in charge of a bunch of cops. So it works.
Well, I just want to say too, and you know, I know that we've had this discussion before, but so Jim is the president and CEO of Mortgage Now, and they're an amazing organization. He helped me get my first house. He helped me refinance my first house. Then he also helped me get my second house too, which I'm currently in. And I owe a lot to you, man. You gave me some really great advice over the years. And if you need services like that, you have to go to Mortgage Now.
Oh, thank you.
So,
I appreciate that. I really do.
And you've given me some great advice over the years. I'm in a much better place than I may have been if I didn't listen to your advice. And so I'm indebted to everything that you've done for me and my family.
I'm really happy to have helped.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So, and I wish the best for your family too.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you again.
So, what was it like now? I mean, you know, just talking as friends, you know, you have this background in law, you have this background in finance. I know that you worked in pharmaceuticals for a while, right? Mm-hmm. So, what was it like making that jump into the entertainment industry? And I know that, like, you know, reality TV can be kind of crazy and hectic, and now, like, seems like Amber's going into a different direction from that too. But what was it like jumping into that from, you know, your prior fields into this? Was it something that came naturally to you? or was it kind of just like something that was it a big adjustment?
So I'm Italian. I come from a full boat Sicilian family, so everyone's very dramatic. So dinner at us, like everyone's loud, their hands are flipping around, they're screaming. So reality TV was basically like, you know, Christmas Eve at the house. It's like really where it was at.
Right.
Traditional acting is kind of funny because it's really, and I'm gonna probably get shot for this, but it's really not acting. What you do is you write a role, and then you try to find someone who behaves that way in real life.
Right.
Like,
I believe Brando called it motivation,
yes,
right?
yeah, you just find your motivation.
He said, my dog's an actor. Everyone's an actor. It's
100%.
just finding motivation. He
Exactly.
said something like lines change, motivation doesn't, or something like that.
Absolutely. And you take someone like De Niro, whether he's playing like in Shark Tales, which is a kid's cartoon, he's a mobster. Whether he's in Goodfellas, he's a mobster. You know, like even when he's in a comedy, he's a CIA agent,
Right.
but he's a mobster.
Right.
Like,
Whether he's laughing or crying, he has the same face.
face, right? It's the same expression. So acting really is a lot like that. And you know, for me, the most diverse thing I did was I tried. We were producing a show called Abaddon, and it was really interesting because I had to play a role that was basically a banker and a lawyer we were trying to capture a pedophile ring, and you know, to try to get out of character of who you really are. It's just, you know, you really have to find what makes you tick and then kind of jump into it. But honestly, it's not all that hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I dabbled in it, like, I don't know, maybe in college, a little bit after that. People told me I had a knack for it. You know, I had very little formal training with it. I mean, I took like drama classes. I was actually in the same drama program as Jerry Ferrara from Entourage. Not at the same time, but I was in the same program. And I believe we had the same professor. I want to say we did. There was this lady who taught like Meisner technique and you know, like different methods of method acting. And she really pushed me. I mean, I don't know how many people she actually like brought to the side and said this, but she pushed me to say, I think you have the talent for this, and I think you need to go further your education in drama. And she wanted me to go into the city for these programs and stuff like that. Timing wasn't great for me because my dad actually got ill around that time, and I had to kind of like balance out helping my mom with the family business and, you know, and finish up school and things like that. And I was getting older. I didn't start college until a few years after I should have. I had these opportunities to tour and go on the road and stuff like that. And yeah, it just didn't. I didn't go that direction, unfortunately. I almost feel like I'm kind of like reliving my dream now, where I'm like, you know, I went into the barbering industry and now I'm getting to like talk to actors and talk to people in entertainment, and I'm on camera, which is something different than I've ever done before. You know, I'm a drummer, so I'm used to being in the back. But even like hosting something or like, you know, when the camera's rolling, I guess you feel like you have to be performing, right? Even if it's something natural. And I would assume the same thing goes for whether it's reality TV or scripted TV. You know, you're gonna have, you know, the same mindset, the same motivation, right, to perform, right? Whether it's like something that comes naturally or not.
Oh, no question. And by the way, there's no reality in reality TV. You're literally given, you're told what to do.
Yeah. It's probably more scripted than a Scorsese movie.
Oh, God,
I mean,
yeah.
Scorsese's movies are like pretty much like, you know, they give you scenarios, and I think that's what made his stuff great, right? It's like he gets the best talent, he gets the best stories, he puts these guys in a room, gives them scenarios, and kind of lets them do their thing over and over and over again until you strike gold. I mean,
And that's it. And that's, reality TV is very similar. They give you beats. Like, these are the 5 things you have to hit when you're in the room.
Right.
But what they do, which is a little different and a little bit more sinister, is they give everybody different beats.
right.
So you're going in thinking X is going to happen, and if you're new to the game, you don't realize that Y is about to happen.
Right.
And we used to call it the 5 camera effect. If all 5 cameras were on you, you knew your ass was in for it.
Right.
Like people are going to scream at you, they're going to throw stuff at you, they're
Right.
going to
And it turns into Monday Night Raw.
Like,
Yeah.
100%. And then, but what's weird with reality TV is like when they cut, you're all sitting in a room together, you're mic'd up, and then you're just having a cup of coffee like nothing just happened.
Right.
And the fans though are insane. Like they
Right.
really, they need psychological help. They really do. Like they'll be like, I hate you, you're so mean. I'm like, we're literally paid to do that.
Right.
Like, do you really?
Yeah, it's like getting mad at like a WWE wrestler.
Hey, 100%, 100%.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it probably seems like everybody's friends, and you put all the stuff behind you, and it's just for tabloids.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And you're actually given to a point where if they don't like what you do, they cut the set, they make you come in again. And so imagine you're sitting in a room together, you're all mic'd up, 2 people go into the restaurant, and then they make you wait 30 minutes because the sound didn't work, the lighting screwed up, somebody came over. So then you come in 30 minutes later, and then your co-hosts or your co-stars are yelling at you for being late. And you just want to say to them, ask. We're both in the fucking same room getting mic'd up. You know that I had to wait to come in for my scene and we weren't blocked out properly.
They're probably just trying to get everybody amped up.
Yeah, that's all.
Or else it's just, it's boring. It's like, what does everyone talk about? Everyone talks about the fights, the drama. You know what I mean? Like, if there's none of that, you don't have a show. It's like, unfortunately, without drama, without things to talk about, it seems like everyone likes to like belittle everybody else too. Yeah, I mean, even scripted television, non-reality television, same thing.
Absolutely. Although, it's interesting, if you watch the ratings on what's going on, all these shows are starting to crash because all they do is fight. All they do is act petty. All they do is push the same bullshit. Right. Like, they've lost that. You need a little bit of character. People want to be able to associate with you a little. They want to know who you are as a person. If everyone hates everyone and it's just screaming the whole time, that gets old. And that's like, when we were on the show, I think our ratings were over 3.5, 4 million an episode. They can't even get like 700,000 now because it's just literally the same crap.
I think there's more control now with people being able to podcast and produce their own content and material now. You don't necessarily need the network anymore. You don't need someone telling you to what to do, what to say, restrictions. I was just talking about this with another guest that I had on here who used to run everything on public access, and now he's doing his own podcast, and we were talking about how he just feels so much less stress now, not having restrictions, not having a network tell you what you can and can't do. He said he was fined, he was suspended, things like that. It's the same thing with Howard Stern did when he made the jump from terrestrial radio to Sirius. I mean, I have no opinion about the show. I actually think it was funnier the other way, but the same thing. It's like he could do and say whatever he wants now. There's no restriction. You're like on the HBO of radio.
So, a couple fun facts. So we're starting a 501c3, and it's literally to fund indie movie producers, directors, actors, and scripts. And the whole concept behind it is, with our research, only 17 movies were made in Hollywood last year. More movies are made internationally, and in fact, indie movies with $1 million or less budget are taking over streaming. And what's going to happen in the next 10 years, in my opinion, is you're only going to have your 4 or 5 big blockbusters out in Hollywood, and everything else is going to be made everywhere else. And so what we're trying to do with the 501c3 is literally, if someone's got an interesting script or someone's got someone who wants to act or produce or direct, it's not crowd sharing, it's literally a nonprofit. We're going to try to place them in movies, place them in scripts, or do whatever we can to help create those productions and get them published and get them out there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And actually, one of the City of Honor, as it gets picked up, we're even talking about doing something like that because you've got a diverse cast, you've got a few unknowns, a few actresses and actors that are known. So it's
right now the show has a distribution deal, I saw, right, with a couple of different distributors. Right. Okay. So coincidentally, Netflix, we all know, is coming in. They bought did they buy Fort Monmouth or they leased it?
I'm not sure, but I know they have a huge facility going in there, and it's literally right next door to our office, so it's pretty exciting that way.
Yeah. Well, coincidentally, they're coming in very close to where you are. What is your thoughts about how this is going to play out as far as like bringing all this production and entertainment now to Monmouth County? I mean, just from the perspective of like traffic and, people coming, they said 5,000 people a day are going to be coming into that facility. Facility. And that's just in the beginning. It's probably going to be more.
Yeah, it's definitely going to become a hub. And what it's going to do is, Netflix loves to pick up indies, right? So as long as you have a name tied to it and you have a decent production, you can work a deal with Netflix, or you can, go to Amazon, or you get to different distribution channels, and then based upon viewership, you can end up then going back to Netflix for a deal, and it's all based upon what rights you have.
Right.
Yeah. So Oh, sorry, I got an itch. But it's going to bring a lot of actors into the area. It's going to make it cheaper to film out here because you're going to have production teams out here on a regular basis. You're going to have actors, actresses, writers. A good friend of ours, I'm not going to name drop, but he's written a ton of stuff, been in Hollywood for 15 years. We just met him over in Asbury. We're having drinks, talking about literally this exact subject. And, you know, we're looking at some like different scripts for Christmas, for comedies, for some dramas and different things to work with him on. And everyone's just talking about it. It's a new world where you're not relying on the big studios, you're not relying on the networks, and you know, it's going to be the Wild West, and people are going to be able to make a lot of money, and it's not going to be controlled, which I like.
Right.
Like the biggest thing right now is you've got a few people in Hollywood and a few people at the networks that really have way too much power, and a lot of them are kids too. It's ridiculous. Like when Amber and I were working with NBC, you'd be amazed. You're in a room with a bunch of 20-year-olds, don't own a house, their car's a beater, and they're talking to us about their opinions. And I'm like, you just got out of a diaper. The hell are you talking to me about your opinion? I'm not interested in it. It really was unbelievable.
All right, well, I think we're good. I mean, I gave you the normal cleanup. I know you like the top long.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we're good until your next cut.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, you know, I'm also going to keep some length so you actually like come in here like fairly soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not pull your typical Jim Marchese, I'll see you in 2 months.
So it's not like, you know, the last role, I had to grow my hair out. I didn't get a haircut for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And
I remember.
Yeah.
And you came in, you literally came in, like, it was in a ponytail too, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And now I'm thinking like, this friggin' guy, man, like what, like, you know, I figured you found another barber or whatever it was. And
Wow.
I'm like, everything we've been through, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this guy just ditches me. And then I get the phone call out of the blue. I think we had switched shops by then.
You
Get the
did.
phone, oh, I need a cleanup. I'm like, you need a cleanup? I'm like, if you haven't gotten a haircut since the last time I saw you, like I'm thinking in my head, you're gonna
haven't.
need more than a cleanup, right?
Well, I was.
And then you came in with like long ass hair, and I'm like, and you're like, yeah, I needed it for a role and all this stuff. And I'm like, all right, well that makes more sense now. And I'm like, what role? Like, were you playing like Conan the Barbarian or something? Like, you were playing Fabio? Like, what was going on?
No, it was a movie we were working on called Abaddon.
Yeah.
We got the trailer done, we got the script done, then COVID happened.
Yep.
So we got a bunch of the shorts, a bunch of the scenes shot, and then it shut down production for a while. And literally, I had to be in prison, so I had to be scruffy as hell.
Yep.
Like I had to let my beard grow out. I had to have my hair all over the place because I'm literally in prison.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. And the director was funny. He's like, if you look pretty when you come back here, it adds to the budget. So they didn't want anything clean. And the nice thing was, it was during COVID, so it wasn't like you had to do much.
Yep.
So never got made though.
Well, it was a good experience though, right? You got to grow your hair out.
I did.
Are you ever going to do that again?
I don't know.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
It's getting too
It's not
thick.
really a good like look for like a banker, I don't think. If
No.
you're not doing a movie.
Yeah, you don't walk in and sit before a judge all scruffied out. They don't exactly appreciate that.
All right,
but-
I'm gonna get you cleaned up with a nice warm towel.
All right.
That's what we want in 90-degree weather, a warm towel, right?
It's not that bad.
Well, last week, we went to the Mets game last week. They played
How's
the
that?
Braves. I mean, they lost, obviously. And they walked Soto twice, and it was not a great game. And then on top of it, it was last Tuesday. It was 94 degrees at night. Just imagine 94 degrees at night with no sun. It was like literal Amazon weather. You know, no foul balls were caught.
Nothing.
You know, it was just foul balls in a chair. That was about it.
Yeah, that's
Rows of foul balls in the seat.
not fun.
But Citi Field is amazing though. It's really nice. It's definitely one of the more like modern, impressive fields to go to.
You like it better than Yankee Stadium, or?
I think they actually tried to model it. In my opinion, they tried to model it more like Yankee Stadium than it was, you know, Shea Stadium. It looks to me, it looks very similar. Yeah, it's definitely. I think it's a little bit more modern.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Like they have like the Piazza level where like they have like every type of restaurant in there now. They have like vegan options and like all this stuff that I was not expecting to happen. Any product today?
Sure.
All right. So we use Slickerilla in here pretty exclusively. Sea salt sprays. The bat paste is actually a really good one. For Jim, we're just gonna do a very, very light mist of sea salt spray. That's all he needs. Gives a little bit of hold, keeps it from frizzing in this like crazy humid weather. And that's really it, man. Really simple. Great stuff.
No, I appreciate it.
You can get this exclusively here. Yeah, looks good. 2 thumbs, nice. Cool. All right, buddy.
All right.
I appreciate you coming in. Thank you
Wow.
so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time.
Take care, guys.